One of the top reasons I play Destiny is to get weapons and gear that I obtain through playing and also have fun. I've collected a lot of weapons and I like to collect them and use the strongest one. Some are better than other. Some are very good at PvP, some aren't, some are good at PvE. Anyway, these are the top 10 weapons in Destiny. This is before the hard Crota raid, so there's no primaries from Crota's End. And House of Wolves DLC, just in case there are any weapons that might be amazing. The Vex Mythoclast, what is easily the best gun in Destiny, or was, pre-patch, like 2 major patches ago. It's just barely made this list. It is challenging to get, it can only be obtained through Atheon on hard mode, but everyone knows that by now, so. Its burn is solar and is the second fully auto fusion rifle, and the only primary fusion rifle. It's a PvE monster, it's still fantastic in PvP. This gun is one of the most well-rounded in my opinion. Number 9 is Dragon's Breath. This is a new one. It's from the Dark Below. It's a rocket launcher, as you can tell, that shoots a massive rocket with a max blast radius and leaves a solar grenade where it impacts, causing some heavy damage over time. This weapon can only be obtained by the elusive RNGesus. You must pray to him that he gifts you with it, or wait for Xur, which he actually did sell recently. Either one, I obtained mine through the chest on the moon, back when it was the first chest. This weapon would be higher up on the list, but due to its lack of tracking, it has been moved up or down, whichever way you're looking at it. It does hold 3 shots, however, which is always nice. Number 8 is the Suros Regime, an auto rifle with insane DPS that can easily be used by any guardian who obtains this beauty. This rifle is the Vex Mythoclast's rival. Depending on the gunner, the Suros usually outguns every other auto rifle out there, especially if you can hit headshots. You just can't be beaten. These next 2 may cause quite a bit of stir, so it's a draw. 7 and 6 go to Thorn and Last Word. I'll talk about Thorn first. A hand cannon that shoots, well, thorns. They stick into your enemy, causing some hefty damage over time, and in PvP, this can be a real pain to deal with. In the Last Word versus Thorn shootout, it's usually a draw, with the Last Word getting the first kill, but the DOT eventually kills the wielder of the Last Word eventually, because the Thorn just picks at your health over time. It takes a while too. Thorn can only be acquired by an exotic bounty, which are random but predictable when you constantly do bounties. The bounties is the light and the dark. Alright, so now for the Last Word. As I've established before, it kills fast. Pretty freaking fast. Sometimes 2 shots, mostly 3 shots though. Rarely get 2 shots, sometimes it's 96 headshot, which is a lot if you know the health for the Crucible. It has a hair trigger, so you can fire it as fast as you please. This gun dominates the Crucible. The only time it doesn't dominate is when you face off against another Last Word, or you face off against a Thorn, and usually those end in a draw. PvE is not recommended because it has a low clip of 8, and when you're facing a swarm of enemies, it does not kill all of them because you do not simply have enough ammo. It is dropped anywhere in Destiny, usually from the Vault of Glass chest after Templar, or of course Xur. These 2 are both very good hand cannons. I've yet to use Hawkmoon because I play on the 1, but I'm sure that's good too. Number 5 is the Vision of Confluence. Scout rifle? Surprising? Not when you see it. Not really, no. Recently noted to be the most used gun in Destiny, and for good reason. It deals the most DPS of any primary, including the hand cannons, for the lack of ammo, and that only. 19 bullets in a mag at base level, and 1 shot to Acolytes, Thrall, Dregs, Vandals, mostly low enemies for the races, but those enemies usually go up to 30 and then it stops at 31. From a level 32's perspective though. Shoots solar burn in semi-automatic fashion, can be fired in full auto. Not really, it's just a lazy man scout rifle. Hold down fire and let the gun kill everything. Only dropped in the Vault of Glass and is considerably common on hard. I've never seen it drop on normal. It's locked at 300 damage, but still does more damage than any other gun. The only one that actually does somewhat damage, or comes close to it, is the Mina Multi-Tool at 331. Number 4 is the Fatebringer. Fatebringer is just an ungodly hand cannon. There's so much power in every shot. For those of you that haven't had to experience this gun yet, you may be asking, how is this better than Thorn or the Last Word? It's quite simply because it's a PvE weapon. It shoots bombs. You can take out the entire We've Woken the Hive swarm. It has Firefly, which is the perk that allows the bullet to explode on a precision shot, and explosive rounds, which cause the bullet to explode. It's double the explosives. It's a monster. True monster. As you see by its color, it's a Vault of Glass exclusive weapon that can only drops by the Templar on hard. Still locked at 300 damage, no one really cares due to its insanity, and it also shoots arc burn. Number 3 is the Black Hammer Sniper. First Crota weapon on this list, that is the nightmare to all bosses that are in strikes. You can do any strike with 3 bullets. Don't rely on that though. 3 precision shots result in an instant replenish of ammo in that clip so that you can fire it pretty much forever. It's also the best damage per shot, hitting a nice 20k on Atheon in Time of Vengeance. It's dropped by Crota and it's solar and does extra damage to Hive Majors. Icebreaker. You may say, why is Icebreaker better than Black Hammer? It takes up that exotic slot, but if you agree, in that case, Black Hammer is nice and all, but all enemies don't sit still. So they move sometimes. When you shoot, you miss, there goes your 3 shots in a row. With only 3 shots per clip, that can be a pain. The Icebreaker is truly unlimited. It replenishes ammo over time with 6 in the mag, and that's because you don't need to reload, so it's just 6 all the time. It's the perfect PvE weapon with Solar and Firefly perk. Dropped by anything, most common from exotic chests, and sold by Xur. Rarely, he really doesn't sell that. And for number 1, the Gjallarhorn. Or the Galley. Or the Jally. Or the Gahali. Whatever. Anyways, it's a fucking galley. Claimed by most Guardians and me to be the strongest weapon in all of Destiny, as of right now. It takes down Crota's shield in 2 shots, and a guy soloed Crota's end with it in the final fight, of course. You probably have all heard of this. What more do I have to say for this gun? It shoots solar with Wolfpack rounds that practically double its damage, with tiny missiles that break off on impact and explode again. Plus, it is also probably one of the nicest looking exotic guns out there, with a nice wolf on the front of it, and just all around good aesthetics. This gun can be obtained mostly from the Nightfall, sometimes from the chest in the Templar after Templar, and like most exotics, Xur sells it. Anyway guys, those are the top 10 guns in Destiny. This was created by me, and I do not speak for the entire Destiny community. So there are many guns that may be better than this, and you think are better than that, or you forgot about this. So please comment, say what you think. But anyway guys, that's been it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.